Alright, it's been a few days, or actually it's probably been a week or more since I've played any Rust, but I'm back in it now, and if I'm right, I believe the sun is just rising. I'm not sure, but I believe that the official servers might be fixed, have a fixed sync day-night cycle, because it seems that whenever I'm looking for a place where it's day, they're all night. From what I've seen, a day-night cycle is about an hour, so I'm wondering if the sun comes up on the hour. Uh, so I'm in Rust, and I've got nothing, and I still can't really see much, but as the sun's coming up, I'm going to take this opportunity, whoops, to start collecting some wood. Oh, this tree, there we go. So, obviously, Rust has a lot of bugs in it. It's still an alpha, and as the developers uh, keep iterating, it's very much an alpha. I don't know if they're trying to undersell it, but they keep going on and on about how this is not a finished game and it's going to be buggy as hell. So it'll. Oh, uh-oh. I see a guy running around over there. I'm probably okay, but I want to keep an eye on him. Ah, there's no wood left here. So it's really hard to say what the game's going to be like as it nears completion. But it's got a lot of really interesting stuff going on in it right now. It's got a lot of survival elements that I like in games. Uh, and, whoa. I heard a guy. I think I... This game makes you nervous too. It's got a lot of survival features that I really dig in a lot of games we've been seeing lately. And I like how you can build stuff as well. I'd like to see the building element get improved a lot, since it seems that it kind of has a lot of cool stuff going for it, but it's hard to get an idea of the scope of what they're going to be going for eventually. I mean, I've seen some videos of some really big and interesting stuff, but oh, hey, it's cool. All right, so that guy, I'm not. He doesn't look like he wants to be pals, but at least he's not murdering me right now. Um, so yeah, I like that you can build stuff, but I mean, it's probably never going to be anything as epic as like you can do in Minecraft. Though I mean, I'd certainly enjoy that because I did sink a lot of time into Minecraft. So it'd be interesting to see how far it goes. But the crafting system in this game is kind of tricky at this point. I mean, I've never even found, and I'm not good at this game. I haven't even found uh, where to harvest stone before. I mean, the only thing I've harvested. Uh-oh. The only thing I've harvested before is wood, and that guy's too close for comfort. I mean, he's not murdering me, but I prefer not to be very close to guys that I don't know what they're on about. Oh, there's another guy. Oh, walked into someone's house here. I should get out of said person's house. Okay. So, oh, what was I saying? Probably something about building and how I'd like to see where that goes. Oh, and that I've never even found where you harvest stone and stuff from. The only thing I've harvested is wood and animal parts. So it's a little frustrating not really knowing, because you don't just walk up to the mountains here and hit them with your rock to get more rocks. You have to find like a rock outcropping to harvest from. And not only have I never seen that, but it's hard to go. That's kind of a larger building there. But it's hard to even go online to get some good information because since things change so frequently in this game, it's hard to know. Well, let's try to search. It's got nothing in it. It's since things are changing so frequently in this game, it's hard to get a good feel for what to look for, because you can never really be sure if things have changed since then. Like I've found a few different like images of kind of like what it looks like for harvesting stone. Um, but I guess, I mean, you could kind of make the comparison that it's kind of like mining ore, and oh, it's radioactive over there apparently. Let's stay away because there's usually more zombies in radioactive areas as well. Uh, but I suppose you can say it's kind of akin to harvesting ore and like WoW, where you've just got these little outcroppings that kind of are just spotted about that you can bang your rock against and get some material out of. But I don't know if I've ever seen one of those. So I've found that to be a little frustrating, and it's not like that stuff is announced there. Oh, this is a nice little house. But it's not like that stuff's not really out there, because people are obviously uh, doing stuff. Just I'm not one of those people. Okay, so oh, you can't really see it because my damn face is in the way. But I've got in fact, I'm just going to grab this, take it up there. You can see in the corner there, I'm cold apparently, and I found what that means is I get hungry faster, and my food level is not worrisome just yet. Oh, there's a zombie over there, and since I'm alone and I'm not very good at this game, I'm just gonna leave him be. Uh, so since my food's not great, so I do really need to. Oh, damn! I do really need to look into finding a food supply, which most likely means an animal. Even though, if I was desperate enough, I could try to kill a zombie, because a lot of times they do have good loot on them. But I've also heard that the zombies are temporary anyways. The zombies are not going to be a permanent feature in this game, because the developers say that they were never intended to be a permanent feature. And this guy's on the ground here. I'm just gonna steal his stuff. uh, but anyhow, the developer said the zombies were never intended to be a permanent feature, and they're just there for the time being, because they don't want this to be a DayZ clone. They want to stay away from that comparison. So it'll be interesting to see what they put in, if anything, instead of the zombies, because I do think they're going to have. Oh, yes. Okay, we got a deer right here. So they are going to need probably some sort of a mob enemy. Oh, there's a couple deer here. I am in luck. I'm going to get so much meat out of these guys. So the way you kill a deer is you walk up to it and you hit it with your rock. And yeah, okay, so then they run off. You have to keep them in your sight. Oh, there we go. And eventually they settle down again, and you can get up on behind them and hit them with your rock a couple more times. There we go. And he's off. Oh shit, where'd he go? Oh, okay. It's really worried there for a second. Okay, so he'll settle down. Oh. Hey, there's another one right over there. Can I have this one, man? Oh, actually. Okay, so that guy's not murdering me, and that's always a good sign, even though I was afraid he was going to poach my kill. And if he does go for this other deer, he's welcome to it. I just want to make sure I get mine. Uh-oh. I don't know for sure which one is which now. I wasn't really paying enough attention. So I'm just gonna go for the one that's closest to me. Uh, and again, I'll just go for the one that's closest to me because I don't know which one was which. But if that guy's gone, I will definitely try to take that other deer. Oh, okay. This was the totally the one that I'd injured. So yeah, you just hit this guy a bunch of times, and that's hitting things with the rock is how you harvest anything. So you see, I'm getting a bunch of cloth from this guy, and at this point, all the animals drop chicken breast, which, whatever. I assume eventually they will be dropping specific, unique food items, like the boars will drop boar meat and the deers will drop venison or something like that. But for right now, everything drops chicken meat, which is actually kind of funny because I don't think there's any chickens in the game. So the one thing you'd expect to drop chicken meat isn't even here. Oh, you're mine, dear. I'm gonna have so much food. Okay. Where'd he go? Oh, he's close. Aha! You thought you could hide in a building? That ain't happening on my watch. Oh. Where'd he go? Crap. Well, that's a bummer. I mean, he's got to be around here somewhere. They don't run off too far, but with all these buildings here... Huh. And who knows, he might have actually worked his way inside of a building, which would make him even harder to spot. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, so I'm gonna poke around a little bit because it is definitely worth the time to... Oh, it looks like he's getting food. Um... Damn, where'd he go? Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna totally take a bunch of wood. So I've heard of these wood piles, but this is the first time I've ever seen one. So yeah, this is a much faster way to gather wood. So, I mean, at this point, I probably have enough wood to make a shelter. So as far as surviving through the night goes, yeah, I've got enough wood to build a shelter and a fire. But I'd really love to find where that deer ran off to. Because, let's see, I mean, I've got enough chicken to make a good meal out of. But I'd always like more. And if I don't spawn him soon, I am going to just move on. Okay. See a guy there. Oh, there's a couple guys here. I wonder if they see my deer. I think I might have to clear out of here. I mean, I got my deer. And if I just stick around... Hey, I was just looking for a deer I was hunting. If I stick around, I might be pressing my luck with these guys. I think I hear a waterfall. That's interesting. Let's see if I can find where that is. I've never seen anything like that before. I mean, the things I haven't seen are just about everything in this game. So at this point, everything's still pretty brand new. And I mean, that might just be ambient noise, or it might be closer to the ocean. Oh, there's the ocean. But no, I definitely hear something else. Think it's this way? Maybe it's just the wind. It's really a shame about that deer. Oh, I'm getting hungry. So what I'm gonna do is pretty much any of these places will probably have a fire in it that I can just restoke. So I'm gonna try to save a little bit of wood and just use an existing fire pit. There we go. Okay. So let's see. I open up the fire. I throw some. Oops. I've got to remember how to. There we go. I think there's a better way to split these out, but this works for now. Gonna throw some wood on this fire. Throw that, and I've still got to light the fire though. So I do that, open it up, ignite. There we go. I feel a lot better if I could close that door, but it's not my door, so I don't have access to open or close it. I guess I'm just lucky enough that it's here open for me. Oh. I guess fires. There we go. I don't know why it went out. Okay. So I'm just going to sit here for a second and let my chicken cook. And Marky Mark is looking for a pet, apparently. Weird things happen in Rust, and people say and do weird things. Like Marky Mark looking for a pet, and I couldn't tell you what that entails, but you probably wouldn't really want to be his pet. Excuse me. So, now you can see down here my status. I'm hungry. But I'm also comfortable with this fire. Awesome. There we go. Just going to go ahead and get all that stuff. I'm going to get my wood, but I'm going to pick up this coal as well. And we'll be good to go. Let's eat some chicken. Best place to keep food is inside of you. And I'll eat one more. That doesn't leave me with a whole lot. So I definitely do need to. It's probably enough to last me a day. But I definitely like to find some more before the night's through. So let's see. Let's just explore. I mean, I have no idea. I think I've been here before. Let's see if I can get down safely. Alright, that's fine. Okay. So, I mean, you usually won't find anything useful in an abandoned shack, but it's always good to check because you never know. So I'm just gonna look around here. There's someone nearby. That makes me real nervous. It's... What the hell is that? Oh, I'm the hell out of here. I think he just murdered a guy. I am the hell out of here. Hey, what's going on there? Fire pit in the middle of the road? That's a good place for it. Yeah, I'm out of here. I don't want any part of that. So, just go the other way. So I'm gonna travel along the road here for a second, I guess. It's probably not the safest idea, but I don't know where I'm going, so any direction's as good as another. So let's see where this road takes me. And if I spot any zombies, I'll have to detour because I don't want to risk it. This is interesting. I'm not sure if that's player made or... Oh, it looks like that is player made. Yeah, so you'll see some larger structures, and some of them are obviously just parts of the map. But others you can tell... Oh, great. Radioactive up there. So much for the road. Let's head off this way. See a guy running down there, and that might be something over there as well. I picked up a few rads while I was there, but I don't think that should be anything to be too worried about. Oh, no. Oh, did I just get stuck? Oh, wait, here we go. Oh, boy. I might be stuck here. Let me see. Boy, I don't know how long this would take me, but it would take me longer than I care to try for. Oh, jeez, this really sucks. This really sucks. Oh, man. You know, I wonder if something like this... Oh, let's just ask the community at large. Is there any way to get unstuck? And see if maybe someone helpful is out there. Because this does not... That's too bad. So yeah, this game's very much an alpha. Stuff like this will happen. And it looks like the only way out is the coward's way. Oh man, that's unfortunate. So I mean, I'm gonna try to jump a little bit more here. I wonder if I crouch. I mean, if I wanted to sit here for who knows how long, a couple of hours, I could probably get through this shack. But that really sucks. And I found all that meat, and I've got some cloth and some animal fat. But, you know, when it comes down to it, all I really did is hunt one deer. So it's not the biggest loss in the world. But it is a little disappointing since I felt like things were going pretty well for me. But, yeah, I guess that's it. I'm gonna call it here. That's too bad.